What's up, guys? Today we're upgrading the living room audio setup. This is the Ultimea Skywave X50. And this is not just a basic soundbar. This is a full 5.1.4 Dolby Atmos surround sound system with a subwoofer and surround speakers included. So in this video, I'm going to unbox it, set it up, walk through the features, and then we're going to test it on some real movie scenes so you can see what it actually sounds like. Let's get into it. All right, opening the box. Right away, you could tell this is a complete system. You get the main soundbar unit, you get 2 surround speakers, you get a large 8-inch subwoofer, a remote control, HDMI cable, and an optical cable, all the mounting hardware, everything you need to get started. Build quality feels solid. The soundbar has a clean, low-profile design that will sit nicely under most TVs around 55 inches and up. The subwoofer is substantial. This isn't one of those lightweight boxes. This is designed to move some air. Now let's talk about the setup. So it comes with all the cables, the HDMI and the optical cable. I'm connecting it through HDMI eARC, so I get full Dolby Atmos support and lossless audio from the TV. Setup is straightforward. The subwoofer connects, surround sound speakers connect, everything powers on smoothly. Simply connect the HDMI eARC right into the cable, and everything is pre-set up at the factory. So all you have to do is turn it on and everything automatically connects. The power cable simply plugs in any outlet and it connects right into the back of the unit. Everything powers on very smoothly. You also get Bluetooth 5.4, so you can stream music directly from your phone. There's HDMI eARC, optical, USB, and full 4K HDR pass-through support, so you're not sacrificing any video quality. Now let's talk about what makes this system different. This is a 5.1.4 channel configuration. That means 5 main channels, 1 subwoofer, and 4 height channels. Those upward firing drivers are what create that overhead effect when you're watching Dolby Atmos content. Rain sounds like it's coming from above you. Helicopters feel like they're flying overhead. Explosions feel like they expand into the room. Inside the system is something Ultimea calls neural-core neural level processing. This uses a triple-core DSP plus a dual-core MCU to process audio in real time. What that means in simple terms is the system is constantly analyzing the sound and optimizing clarity, positioning, and separation. Dialogue stays clear even during heavy action scenes. Music doesn't overpower the voices, and everything sounds layered instead of blended together. Then there's also X upmix technology. This is important because not everything you watch is Dolby Atmos. With X upmix turned on, the system takes the regular stereo or the standard 5.1 audio and intelligently expands it into a more immersive surround experience. So even YouTube videos or older movies sound bigger and more cinematic. Power-wise, this system pushes up to 760 watts peak output. It also uses GaN amplification technology. GaN amps are more efficient, they run cooler, and produce lower distortion compared to traditional amplification. So you get cleaner sound at higher volumes without that harshness. The subwoofer uses what they call Gravis Ultra Linear Bass technology. It uses an 8-inch driver and hits low. You feel the bass, but it doesn't sound sloppy. It's tight, controlled, and deep. There's also SynMesh wireless transmission technology, which keeps the audio stable and synchronized with ultra-low latency under 20 milliseconds. That's especially noticeable in gaming, where audio delay can ruin immersion. Now let's talk about the sound modes. Everything is controlled right here on the remote controller. EQ mode is what we're looking for. You have cinema mode, music mode, voice mode, and game mode, night mode, and standard mode. Plus, through the Ultimea app, you get 10 based equalizers and over 100 preset sound profiles. So you can really fine-tune to your room and your taste. All right, let's test it. I'm going to play a high-impact action scene first. Listen to how the subwoofer reacts when the explosion hits. You can feel it in the room. Now pay attention to the surround sound speakers. When debris falls or the background effects happen, you hear them coming from behind you. Switching to a dialogue-heavy scene, notice how clear the voices are, even with the background music playing. That's where the neural core processing really helps. Now I'm switching to a scene with some overhead effects. You can actually hear the height channels working. It creates that dome-like soundstage. And finally, music playback. In music mode, the sound really opens up. Instruments feel separated, bass is full but not overpowering. In a normal living room, this is more than enough power. I didn't even need to push it to near max volume. So who is this for? If you have a basic 2.1 soundbar, this is a completely different level of immersion. You're getting true surround sound with height channels and strong bass, and real processing power behind it. Things to keep in mind. The surround sound speakers are wired, so you'll have to plan cable routing. But once installed, it looks really clean and it performs like a true home theater system. Overall, the Ultimea Skywave X50 delivers a powerful, immersive, cinematic experience without needing a complicated receiver setup. It's simple to install, easy to use, and customizable all through the app. If you're building a home theater setup or just want your movies and games to feel more immersive, this is definitely worth checking out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button and I'll see you in the next one.